Welcome back to Lifestyle Locker Radio. This is Dr. Josh Hant, and I'm going to share some great new things. Actually, they're not new. They're actually quite old, but they're principles. They're principles of success for you in your life. I got the great chance to hang out and learn from the great Jack Canfield. Many of you know him from the book, Chicken Soup for the Soul. I know him from that, as well as the Success Principles. So if you have not read that book, I don't care what world you're in, whether you're in business, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a student, the Success Principles is a great book. And he starts off with the first principle where he talks about the easiest percentage in life is 100%. I want you to think about that. Like, when is doing something less than 100% actually worth doing for yourself? It's like, I want to brush my teeth at 60%. I'm going to try to sleep at 60%. I'm going to try to do anything less than 100 is not worth it. So that's what we're going to be doing here at Lifestyle Locker Radio. We are leveraging all the tools we have, all our resources to make sure that we are giving you 100% of the time. The second principle I want to share with you is E plus R equals 0. And I'm going to share a link to this, and I'm looking at it right now on my screen. I want to share a link to Dr. Jack Canfield's blog, where he talks about this formula where I said before is E, the letter E, plus R, the letter R, equals O. Not 0, O. Events plus your responses equals your outcome. This is powerful, right? The events that we have in our life plus how we actually respond to those type of events will give us an outcome. We can just think of something simple like getting stuck in traffic as an event. The response we give to being stuck in traffic, no matter where we're really going, determines our outcome. So if you're like, damn, I can't believe I'm stuck in traffic. This is terrible. We get ourselves all fired up. We change our internal physiology, which tends to change the energy of the day for ourselves. When we do this, our outcome is usually not great, right? We just get frustrated and ticked off. But if we said, we're stuck in traffic. Right now I'm in my car, yelling at the world, yelling at anybody is really not going to do anything. What I may do is I may put on an audiobook. Let me download the latest podcast of Lifestyle Locker Radio. Let me do something proactive where I can maybe learn and keep myself calm while I'm in the situation I'm in, because I know what, if I'm going to learn when I'm sitting and stuck in traffic, my outcome for life is definitely going to be better off than being frustrated, ticked off, and, giving people that fist of fury out the window, because it doesn't do anything, right? That being that angry, frustrated person doesn't serve you well. And that's just one example. So E plus R equals O is a fantastic formula that we can start leveraging and using in our lives and start to look at everything that we do and how we do it and the response that we give to these events, right? Regardless of the event, right? Whether it's an exciting event, whether it's a sad event, whether it's a just frustrating event, whether it's any type of event at all, how we respond is essential to the outcome that we want. So those are the two things I really wanted to share with you today. Learning from Jack Canfield was phenomenal. I'm going to share some links to the book. I'm going to share some links to this blog post because I think it's great and worth reading. And, ultimately we want you to be in control of your success and your health. And we can just think of success in all areas of our lives. Some of you maybe think success only means money. Success only may mean, if you're a doctor, how many people am I seeing in one day? Success may mean, what does my bank account look like at the end of the month? Success may mean, did I complete a marathon or did I lose weight? So I want you to think of success as just everything in your life that's happening the way you want it to, right? In a good way. So I know you're in control of it, and I want you to take control of that because our motto here at Lifestyle Locker Radio is unleashing your human potential. And I think that's very powerful. And I know if you've listened to the last monologue, I did mention something called our mission statement, right? Constantly helping others innately create excellence in their health and their lives. That mission is plastered across everything that I personally do as Dr. Josh Hant. from my practice and seeing patients, to taking care of our team in our practice, to myself with this podcast, with our Healthy Life NYC podcast, with how I run my races, with how I interact with my family, to how I do everything. And that's my mission, right? So I'm gung-ho with it. So I hope all of you have gotten something out of this amazing podcast, this little short one, right? E plus R equals 0, and that the only percentage in life worth giving and living is that 100%. So once again, I'm Dr. Josh Hand. I want to thank you for listening, and I want to thank you for taking the next steps in your lives to be better, to be the best version of yourselves. And I ultimately hope as a listener that you've been able to take a couple minutes out of your day, and I would greatly appreciate it. This would be my ask for the day. If you haven't gone over to iTunes and given us a little review, whether you click that 5-star button only, or if you click that 5-star button and said thank you, or said, I like this episode of XYZ, whether it's this one or another one that you really enjoyed, I would really greatly appreciate it if you'd share that. Because if you share episodes like this and others, you are having that positive impact on the world. You are creating success for yourself and other people's, because we know that giving is a sense of good feeling, gives you a sense of gratitude that you're helping other people. So I want to thank you ahead of time for doing that. So have a great day, evening, or night from wherever and whenever you're listening to this. I'm Dr. Josh Hand for Lifestyle Locker Radio. Peace out.